we'll be learning a chapter from biology called life process. So in this part we'll be learning excretion. So what is excretion? Excretion is the biological process of removal of toxic waste from the body, or is excreting. Okay, so it's removing the waste inside your body. So after, like, okay, I'm eating a burger. Now where's the burger going inside your body? It'll be taking all the nutrients or the things it requires, the things which are not required, the unwanted stuff. Where does it go? If it's inside the body, you'll have some problem. So that's why this unwanted stuff, which is toxic, has to be removed out of the body. If kept inside, then huge problems will come. Also, which might result to death. So here is a diagram of excretion in human beings. So what are you seeing in this diagram? You can see here that there are some two beans here. One small, cat or dog tail? There'll be a dog tail. Then here two legs are there. One big bum and neck. So to be precise, here is the aorta where the blood is going, and here are the two kidneys, which is said to be storing or helping in the urine process, which is removing the waste. So they are also the most important organs for excretion. Without them, we won't be able to go to the toilet. Without them, we won't be sitting. So without them, we can't put waste. That's why these two guys are very, very important for our body. So you have to respect them. Anyway, here is the left kidney, here is the right kidney. So here somewhere this point is the right kidney and here is the left kidney. Although I don't have anything to exactly point out, but approximately around here is the right kidney. So it's like behind. So when you go like organ transplantation, there will be a lot of documents showing that how do you take the kidney of the donor and give to the receipt. So you see, right, left. Now where does it go after? But what does the kidney contain? They have something called nephron, and they have millions of it. So what does nephron help? What is it exactly? Nephron helps in the process of unwanted stuff and the wanted stuff. Though when the waste goes, it might detect some wanted stuff. So it will take all those wanted and go. But those unwanted, which goes to the deoxygenated area, it will go through there. So after it does in these two kidneys, of course nephron is in both. So after it does its cleaning job and dusting, it will go here. Here you can see the vena cava is there, and here is the left ureter. This is the ureter. So it will go here where this bum, this hole, it's like a bag. So the mouth is open and all the waste is going. So it's like a garbage bag. So it's storing all the urine part, all the waste, right, which is all unwanted, goes in this spot. And also in this area, it's called urinary bladder. See, urinary bladder. It contains neurons in it. So you can excrete it at will. anytime you want. But sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go. And next is the ureter, urethra. So in this, it is where the urine goes. So it's stored here. When you gotta put it out, it goes out. So understood? Understood the process how it happens? The left urethra helps in the transport. The left renal vein, which also helps, and the left renal artery, which contains the what? It contains all the oxygenated, and the vein contains the deoxygenated. So all this deoxygenated is containing the unwanted stuff, while the left renal artery, renal, it contains the oxygenated, which is the wanted stuff. Let's say a small child, he nested everything, all the toys here and there. Some are papers here, some are dust there, but there are toys here and there that can be reused. So what the mother does, or the father or the brother, anyone, what they have to do, they have to take all the things which can be reused. That is to say, the blocks. That all blocks kept on side. The rest, put it out in the garbage. So like that, similar process is happening here. So the waste is caused by your sibling or anyone, and you, that is to say the kidney, is responsible for cleaning the mess. So understand the process? Excretion, biological process. The process which is going biologically of removal of toxic waste. The waste also in present this can be very dangerous. That is why they have to put it out. If it stays here in the body, then you will have some problem. You won't be able to put it out. You won't be able to do excretion. Okay, so without these kidneys, all this toxic waste, then the body, if it's not excreted or removed, what will happen is it will turn poisonous. It will harm all of your main organs. For example, let's take the first thing which will indicate is sodium. Then comes potassium, then creatine. SPC. So sodium, what will happen is it will increase your blood pressure. Potassium create heart stroke, also possibly brain stroke. So which will result to possibly death. Then comes creatine, which will harm your body, like liver, pancreas, even kidney himself or herself, itself, whatever. So how to indicate is, see, usually we will take urine test to indicate if our kidney is okay, but if it's in the blood, these three indicators are there. So, and also if one of their kidneys is corrupted, then they have to undergo a process called dialysis or hemodialysis. So in this process, it's removing the waste from the body. So it's artificial kidney. So the kidney is not inside actually, the artificial. It's external process, which I had to tell you is very good. And also, lot of people currently are under dialysis. Even children are under dialysis. Some of the kidneys are all corrupted, so they have to undergo this dialysis. And mostly a healthy person will have to take 250 ml this dialysis solution, depending on the person's health condition. If it's normal, then yeah, like I said before, 250. But if it's like worse condition or not healthy person, like take it if it's an old age, then they have to depend on the concentration. And any answer? No. So you understood the process of the kidney, what it helps in, what the urinary bladder helps in. That is What does it help with? Storage of urine. It's present here. Okay, I can't show because there might be kids watching, so yeah. And then the urethra, which this guy is like, let's say, it's like a dam. It's now currently some news is happening where the dam is released, right? So the dam is here, containing all this water. You can take it as urine. So all this urine. Now too much urine is there, so it had to crack. And later the whole village present in the area got flooded by urine. So I think it will be easy to remember, right? How the process works. Also you have to remember these two guys. Can't forget these two. And also you have to tell the disadvantage. Like what happens if this guy gets corrupted? What do you have to do with the dialysis? Now let's start with excretion of plants. So excretion in plants here. So what is how does a plant excrete or put out waste? So how it is the waste generated during photosynthesis. So what is the waste produced or excreted out during photosynthesis? You guys know what is photosynthesis, right? So what is the waste form generated? It is oxygen and carbon dioxide. So oxygen and carbon dioxide is generated or formed or excreted during photosynthesis. That is during the daytime. Then how does it get rid of gaseous waste? Not this gas, okay? Different gas. So how does it do that? It is through stomata in leaves. Stomata helps in exchange of gases, right? So it is exchanging or giving out the waste, gaseous waste. And lenticels in stem. Even the stem also helps in excreting out gaseous waste. Then how does it get rid of water waste? How? It is through a process called transpiration. Transpiration is, yes, like removing of water. So it gets rid of water waste through transpiration. Then which stores waste? Like the excretion in human beings, we have the urinary bladder. So same thing, where is the urinary bladder in plants? Except it's not called urinary bladder. I just told a similarity. So here cellular vacuoles. So cellular vacuoles helps in storing the waste. Even also in raisins and gums. You all know gum trees, right? They produce a white liquid called gum. So also waste is present in that. That is how you are making rubber bands. There is present waste. Then even also in old xylem. What is the xylem help? What is the xylem help? Helps in absorbing the water from the ground, right? And goes upward like the elevator, oh no, the well. You're trying to collect the water, right? So this xylem helps. But now it turned old, so it can't help. So all that waste will go to this old grams. Now the xylem became a grandpa. So they are only helping in collecting all that waste. Then how does it the excreting of solid and liquid state, this waste? There'll be questions like how does it excrete the solid and liquid state, or where does it excrete? Here it is through shredding of leaves, peeling of bark, or felling of fruits, or falling of fruits, because the fruits will fall, right? At that time also the waste will also come in. Then even also in the soil around the plant. So it will also put this liquid and solid in the, let's say the plant also has some small garden. There all the waste is it's put in. Like how we have sometimes gardens, we all put this waste also there, no? Like vegetable waste, fruit waste, that all we put there, right? So same thing, this plant is like a person putting out waste to the garden, except is the soil around. So understood? Let's go on once more. Waste generated during photosynthesis, oxygen and carbon dioxide. How does it get rid of gaseous waste? It is through stomata in leaves and lenticels in stems. Then how does it get rid of water waste? Through how? It is through transpiration. Then what is the waste stool? So the waste stool is cellular vacuole, raisins, gums, and especially in Alzheimer. You have to also mention this here. Without this, you won't get the quarter mark, because this also is very important. Without the grandpa, you ain't going to get your point. So next, how does it excrete or explain the process of excreting the solid and the liquid waste? That means these 3 points, 4 points I mentioned: shredding of leaves, peeling of bark, felling of fruits, and even soil around the plant. Although might come for probably 3 marks or something. Shredding of leaves, like let's say dry leaves. Mostly at times we see the leaves are falling, right? And they're dry because they're forming to waste. So all those leaves will fall down. Peeling of bark, you are peeling the bark, right? There also waste is there. Then felling of fruits, at times the fruits will fall. It won't always stay in the tree. No? Sometimes it has to get on the ground, can't always hang there. They need to move their body. Okay, they can't move, they just move. Then even in soil around the plant. The waste should be also, they put the waste in the soil around the plant. So understood? Thank you. Please subscribe, share, like and comment in this channel.